Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of November, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Scorpio season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about the sales offer, just check in the description box or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Leos, there's a little bit of a highly complex dynamic for some of you during November when it comes to the understanding of relationships. Being this relationship's quite a mirror to your own self. So some of you are involved with someone in particular that it's mirroring a lot of your own unhealed shadow self. So this shadow that is being brought to your awareness and that perhaps you might be looking outside of you has in reality something to be acknowledged and understood by your own. When you move during November, when you move into fighting or blaming someone by whatever character flaws or mistakes you are seeing in them, just, and especially if you feel like it's like you can't help it, like you need to be constantly in this energy of criticism or just insisting on what's wrong, especially if it's something like, again, compulsive. It's when you should take a look at it in a more rational and thoughtful way, because I feel like for some of you Leos, you're really jumping into attack mode, or you're jumping into conclusions, you're jumping into beliefs that might not be founded in reality, that might be a reality you are set on creating, to not look at things that you feel ashamed or guilty from yourself. And so the thing is that you can't open that. Let's imagine that you have here certain shadows in a box that it's locked away, and this person brought back the understanding that there's that locked box in your psyche. This person pierces through your psyche, and you might be terrified of what you could find there and what that could dictate from your own self. Some of you Leos are afraid to be this bad person or bad character or to be responsible to something, and so you rather have that responsibility projected into something external from you, so you don't carry that weight. Now the problem is that it's not that you might be guilty of anything, or that you might have, as we all do, less positive traits. The problem is that by denying them, you are setting yourself into a trap where you can't find peace in yourself. You can't find peace in yourself and in others, and you can't trust yourself and you can't trust others. So there's a huge duality about you versus others during November that might be just creating misunderstandings and difficulty in seeing things as they are. And you might also be dealing with someone that has this issue in particular, in acknowledging their shadow. So what's happening here with a person in your life is that both shadows are coming out unconsciously and in actions and words and choices. They're coming out because it's so strong. Again, what's being activated here in the psyche, but it's not assumed, it's not acknowledged. It's just a constant, perhaps, something here about a constant, I keep getting attack or pointing finger. I feel like for some of you, you could find, actually, during November, solutions to your problems. You could really find a lot of solutions to your problems by just stepping forward, and admitting that you failed, that you're wrong, or that you're sorry. There's something here about showing a more humble side to your own self that could be necessary to fix problems you want to fix, but some of you want to fix problems without solving them, which would lead for this to be repeated again. So I feel like the majority of you are dealing with relationship situations here where things are a little bit difficult because there's no peace and there's no room for understanding unless the choice to understand really takes place. Now, for others, there's a feeling that November can bring a reassurance of sorts, that things are not, just one way. There's more angles to be observed. There's more facts to be taken in consideration. So you might be seeing that you have more options than what you thought you would be having about something, or just in this moment. Options are being presented to you, and they might be very contrasting. So they might again bring that contrast where you don't know really where you should be going, what's really the best option for you, because they're so different, or they look so much like a paradox. So there's a lot of things that some of you Leos are experiencing in November that has to deal with this inner conflict you have in your being. There's a need to understand two sides of the coin being two sides of one coin, meaning that everybody and everything has a manifestation of a shadow and a light aspect, a negative and a positive one to it, and you are included in this truth, but you might not. There's something about this that's it's a struggle for some of you, like to really see yourself that way creates for some of you it's like panic. I also feel like some of you are just in panic mode, that you could be finding out something you don't want, or that you could be found out about something you don't want to be found out about. It could also be that. And for others, if you feel like you have been unlucky so far, so it's like, especially for Leos that feel like you have been unlucky about your love life or the quality of people you attract, there's reflection. There's, for some of you, it's really, there's a reflection made in November that can be made a lot through the use of the mirror to help you out in freeing yourself from outdated perceptions and beliefs of yourself that are preventing you from finding the happiness and what you would consider to be luck in terms of relationship matters. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.